What's going on, folks? It's Larry here. I am back to do my recap for today. It is Friday, 11/7, if you can believe that. Before you know it, Christmas is going to be right around the corner. I seen something on the news where they was actually talking about snow this weekend. I am definitely not ready for that. I'm a summertime person when I don't have to work. I enjoy being outside. Me and my whole family, we're water dogs. We love being in the water. I am not ready for no snow. But we'll go ahead and get into this recap. Like always, we'll go over the 5-minute opening range trade I took this morning. We'll go over the spreadsheet, total profit and loss, and we will go over the larger time frame analysis and talk a little bit about drawing those key areas. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into this sucker. I got the video pulled up right here. Again, there's 17 seconds left in the first 5-minute candle. I will go ahead and hit play. The candle's got 10 seconds. I was waiting on it to candle to close for I did place my order. I have been known to jump the gun a little bit. So this time I waited till it closed. The other one's forming. I went ahead and placed my order. I'm thinking we're going to push down, and boy, we had another sell-off day today. So we're just waiting. I wasn't in this trade too long. Again, once we broke that 5-minute opening range, it shoots through. We're in the trade, and it's bouncing around for a minute. It's been a little bit stubborn this morning. It's wanting to go, and finally we are out of the trade. I'll go ahead and squeeze this up here. I want to show you something right here. The first mistake I made this morning, if you can look right over here, you see my account number 14. I don't know why it selected that account, because my lead account is number 12. I had some other things going on this morning. I usually double check that, but this morning I was looking at my other screens. I was setting some stuff up, and I don't know, it slipped my mind. But yeah, that is a mistake, because we had a winning trade, but it did not copy trade. It only traded that one account. 14, if I would have had my lead account here, we would have been up $800 more. So that mistake cost me today. That'll be something I'll have to look for, going forward. Just make sure you always got your lead account put here. I don't know how I done that. I guess I'm losing my mind getting older. But anyways, we'll go ahead and go over the spreadsheet real fast. Then we'll go over total profit and loss. Again, like I said, this is the third week that I have tracked this. Today would have been a better day than what it was, but it is what it is. So this week, we've had 5 winning trades. Total for the week in one account was $1,023. The total in all 5 was $42.95. Now, so far this month, the total for all 5 accounts is $94.55, which that would have put us at $10,000 today if I hadn't have made that mistake about having my wrong account in there. So we will go ahead and go over the total profit and loss. Again, that was my mistake. I hope I do not make that mistake again. I will definitely double check it if I have to put a post-it note on my computer screen. So we will go ahead and go over the total profit and loss for today. Hey, it was a good day. I traded pretty good. I made, some minor mistakes, but nothing major today. I was happy with the way everything went, other than this trade Copier deal, which was my fault. So on these 5 accounts today, the total was $205. Again, that strategy has been smoking hot this month. It ain't done nothing but print money. I will make a video when I get done trading this at the end of the month. After the end of next week will be a month I have tracked that. I will make a total video and go over the whole thing about what I think I'm going to do with the strategy and all that good stuff. But we will go over that at the end of next week. As far as my TradingView accounts, hey, they're smoking green today. They was all good. High profit on majority of them. There's a couple here low profit. This one here has no, because I requested a payout on it last night. I'm waiting for it to get approved, so I did not trade it today. And these here, I might be able to request tonight. I'll have to check and see. But yeah, other than that, it was a great day. I passed one more eval, which is always good. Let's see, now I guess we will go over the higher time frame. Again, I always push for keeping your charts clean and simple. The less you can have on, I think the better off you are. I do think it is important to have these areas of interest drawn on your chart. Like I said, I think it gives you something to look kind of where the market wants to go to. I know I've got a lot on the 1 hour chart. I added some because where we dropped this morning, I didn't have none on the bottom, so I had to look further back on the chart where support and resistance had been, and I added some more on the chart. So far, we bottomed out down here around 24,700. and we've pushed back up today. So if we keep it pushing up, I'll get rid of this one down here and just leave the rest of them so there won't be so much on the chart. But, you know, if you don't know how to draw them or have never drew them, you know, I think it's worth your while to, you know, kind of study a little bit and learn into it, because I think it really does help you. Looking at a smaller time frame on the 1 minute or 2 minute, whatever you prefer. Let me find this other thing. Again, we'll go over this whole chart real quick and kind of go over the areas of interest that I draw. This morning we opened up on the 5 minute range here, these two blue lines. I think I need to change the color of them where they're a little brighter. That blue kind of blends in too good with my background. I think I'll change them maybe to pink or something. I don't know, something that really stands out. But you can see we broke through it right here this morning. Definitely got out way too early. But again, like I said, that 5 minute orb strategy is kind of a emotionless strategy. I just hit the button and it does what it does. So I have no emotions tied to that really, which is a good thing. But anyways, you can see we broke through the 5 minute range this morning. We dropped, we pushed right back to it, to the tick. We dropped again. Look there, pushed right back to it again. And then we failed. And this is where these zones come in handy. This is the same zones I got drew on the 1 hour chart. They just kind of, you know, they come over to whatever chart you pull up. So this morning I was playing at the downside, of course, but you can see when we finally hit bottom this morning, right in here, and we started turning, we pushed right back to this zone and we failed, come back to this bottom zone and turned it into support, pushed right back up to this zone. Well, we broke through it, come right back to it, turned it into support. So, I mean, if you're wanting to wait for confirmation on trades, I mean, this is a prime time right here when it pushes through one of your zones and comes back to it and pushes again. As soon as we would have broke that red candle right there, I mean, I actually did take that trade this morning, but it's a prime time to get in and you're looking for it to go to the next area. Now, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie. I am not to that point yet in my trading mentality. I can't hold that long. I mean, I can't get in a trade right here and hold it all the way up here, which these was big candles today. And if you look when we broke that red candle, we'll just call it, we'll say it's 24,800 just to be even. Well, we pushed all the way up to, you know, 24,854. That's 54 points. So when I get in a trade like it, I just drag my stop loss up. When I get so much in profit, I just drag it up and keep it dragging it. And when it ticks back and gets me out, you know, I'm fine with it. But that is something I need to work on, is holding my trades longer. It's just, hey, it's hard. When you get in a trade, it ain't, you know, like if you get in a losing trade, you can sit and hold it all day because you got hope. But in a winning trade, that fear in you is telling you, you know, take your money and run. So that is something I got to work on, is about staying in trades longer. But to get back to these areas of interest, like I said, we pushed up, we pulled back to it, and we pushed again. Well, we pushed to this one, and right here's VWAP. We got through VWAP, hell, it kept it going. And as you can see right now, I mean, it is 3:04 p.m. We've pushed plumb up. Now we're breaking through the top side of the 5 minute opening range from this morning, and we're about to push through this zone. I mean, I think these zones are areas of interest, support and resistance, supply, demand, whatever you want to call them. I think it will benefit you if, you know, just learn how to draw them and put them on your chart. It gives you something to go by. Are they always going to work? No. I mean, it may push halfway up and fall and push up and fall. I mean, who knows? There's no guarantee none of this stuff works. But it just gives you something to look for, you know. Like I said, at the end of next week, I will make a better video and go over that 5 minute opening range strategy and kind of my plans for it going forward, what I'm going to do to it, what's worked, what hadn't worked, and all that good stuff. And I may try to make a video about drawing these areas of interest, maybe go into a little more detail. But hey, I hope everybody had a good day. Again, it is Friday. I hope everybody has a good weekend, and you know, we'll come back and we'll do this again Monday, and hopefully the market will kind of hold out where it's at and we'll push back up to highs again. Again, you know, I'm not a good trader at all-time highs. It messes with me. This is what I look for, are these big pullbacks and we start pushing again. That is where I'm comfortable trading, when I got something to see to the left, you know, where I got these areas of interest. But hey, I'll let you all go for now, and we'll do this again Monday. Hey, if you don't care, hit that like and subscribe button. It just helps support the channel, and I'll catch you all Monday.